going to be talking about social media's nonsense. We're just going to have our own take on what's going on in social media. So we're going to start off with my page. I pretty much do just started with this YouTube video about a couple months ago. And I've just been doing videos about social media, stuff that I hear about, just taking my take. So you can watch my videos. They're on William Kweku at YouTube. And I'll put my link down below at the end of this video if you'd like to see more of my videos. I will also be putting, I believe I'll call you George.
Yep.
Yeah, George. So I'll put George's video link down below also. And go ahead, George. Tell me about your YouTube page, how you got started.
Hey, yeah, it was about like 5 months ago. I posted the exercise app. I don't know if you've seen it. And yeah, pretty much I posted like 5 months ago and it got 3 views.
Okay. So you're just starting off. You just gotta put in a whole bunch of videos. So you're just getting started right now.
Yep.
All right, then let's go ahead and talk about what's going on in social media. I don't know if you heard, but there was no way you could get around this story. It's been everywhere. The Gorilla Glue Girl. Have you heard of that story yet?
Nope.
Okay, so this lady is using Gorilla Glue to put on her hair to keep it down, so you don't have those little stringy hair sticking out,
Yep.
so it keeps it all smooth and shiny. So the whole thing about Gorilla Glue is that it works. It works just as well as Crazy Glue, which she found out. So she found out now that she can't get it out. So it kept her hair down, but now she can't get it out. She's trying to figure out how to get the Gorilla Glue out of her hair. So,
Sim-
you know,
Pretty
she
simple. Just cut your hair.
it wasn't that simple. They said the Gorilla Glue stuck to her hair and then it stuck to her scalp because she didn't have a lot of hair. So if she tried shaving it and it started going skull beneath skin. So it started cutting her skin. So carpenter, because I heard that you're a carpenter, you're a carpenter. How would you get rid of crazy glue or Gorilla Glue if it's on your skin? Have you ever had that problem?
Yeah. I don't know how it do with hair, but maybe best choice would probably be try it with gasoline or something.
Wouldn't that set her on fire or something? Or is that like a solvent?
Yeah, it like softens it up and you can get it out.
Okay. Yeah, people have been giving her all kinds of suggestions. She's tried everything. She tried shaving it. She went to the ER and there's a picture of her in the ER. And the funniest thing is black woman and then the white nurse is looking at her wondering, how am I supposed to get this off? You brought me like the craziest problem of hair products. You didn't go to your own hairdresser, but then you come to me trying to figure out. She had like that confused face, like the nurse is just looking at her, man. They tried acetone, that didn't work, and they tried cutting little by little, and because it's stuck to the skin, that's the whole problem. So
Yeah.
now she's got to do plastic surgery to get rid of it. So with plastic surgery, one doctor has volunteered. So she made a GoFundMe page, and it's good. So far it's raised $18,000 for this stupidity.
Nice.
$18,000. Plastic surgery is going to cost a lot to get rid of all of that. It's going to be at least
Mm-hmm.
probably hours and hours. But it was good for clout. She got a lot of fans on Instagram. She got like 500,000 viewers, subscribers, and now people are starting to take her advice. There's a guy this morning who decided to stick a red cup to his forehead with Gorilla Glue. Now, this is a guy. I don't think he's going to get the same support. People will support a woman more than will support a guy. So I don't see that
Mm-hmm.
guy getting a GoFundMe page. All the guys are just going to look at him and just start laughing. Like, why would you do that? After the
Yep.
girl just tried. So that's real silly, man. But that's what's going on. People are just doing dumb stuff just to get on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. So yeah, she's trying everything now. So now this dumb idea is gonna cost her thousands of dollars. And there's a rumor
Mhm.
that she's trying to sue Gorilla Glue. Gorilla Glue says on the label, do not put on hair, eyes, or skin. It's clearly marked on the label, but she still wants to try and sue them. Oh man, that's craziness, man. Anyways, man, the only reason I've ever used crazy glue is I've been driving my car in Buffalo, and the roads are so narrow in Buffalo. So one of the trucks just got so close, knocked out the side window. So it flipped it back. So it knocked out the whole mirror out of it. So I was able to get like a cheap imitation mirror, put it on there, and I used Gorilla Glue to tie it around the side mirror. That's the only reason, but it's worked very well. The whole 2-3 years, it just stayed on. Like that tape is strong.
Mhm.
Crazy stuff, man. Oh, anyway, what do you think about that?
It's just stupid.
Because I know crazy glue. I don't even like using crazy glue. Shoot, you gotta be careful with that stuff. You get it stuck to your fingers. It's impossible to get out. Oh man,
Yeah. Sometimes curiosity gets the hold of you.
I know it's so crazy. What about there's this other guy? Do you know Lil Uzi?
Who?
Lil Uzi, he's a rapper.
Sounds a little familiar.
Sounds a little familiar. Well, this guy decided to put a diamond on his forehead. I believe it's $25 million diamond on his forehead. I didn't know that
Eek.
was possible. And then I saw him do it. I was like, isn't that scary? Isn't that dangerous? Like if somebody tries to steal it, because rappers are always getting drunk. I'm sure someone's gonna be crazy enough in one of his parties to try to rip it out of his forehead. Man, you could bleed to death, man. Some of the crazy
Mhm.
stuff these guys be doing. Oh man, that's crazy. Oh, well, what about you, man? I don't think it'd be crazy walking around with 26 million diamond on your forehead.
Nope, it wouldn't be.
No, man. Well, anyway, this is another one. Now, in Georgia State in America, there's this Republican who wants to get rid of Black History Month. A Black Republican, a Nigerian Republican wants to get rid of Black History Month. I don't know what's going on. People are just trying to make a name for themselves. Now, if he did that, he would have to get rid of a lot of different ethnic parties that are going on. Like
Mm.
Filipino party, uh, Caravana. So I don't know why he's doing something like this, just causing more division. But that's some crazy stuff. But it got his name on social media, so now he's well known for it.
Yep.
Yep. And then there's another talk. Uh, a white woman got shot by the police, but there's no protest. Now I don't know why there was no protest for that. It's the same person getting shot by the police. The police have been on the news for since COVID, man. They're just getting a bad rap. I don't know.
Mhm.
This is crazy, but can't believe, man. They're just trying to start protests everywhere against the police. They're just having a tough time. I know a lot of police people are just quitting from jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's hard now being a police because anything that goes wrong, and sometimes some of these people can be disrespectful. Now, I don't know why there's no protest. There should be a protest going on, at least. This
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter protest for Black people. There should be at least protesting going on for a white women. At least feminists should be protesting. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I'm sure this is not the end of it. There's going to be more to this because it just happened recently. Now, what about stock trading? Do you do any stock trading?
What's that exactly?
Buying and selling stocks.
Not really.
You've never bought stocks like Tesla stocks or Amazon stocks?
Nope.
Oh man, you really should get on that now because people are really selling a lot of stocks now and they're going for sale. And ever since that COVID came in, they all dropped by 30%, but now they're all on the rise. Now, what happened is one stock, GameStop,
Mm-hmm.
they're like the retailer for games and stuff like that. So a lot of people were betting against GameStop because GameStop is going to be like Blockbuster. Remember Blockbuster?
Yep.
Why do you think Blockbuster went out of business?
Um, I don't know.
Well, Blockbuster, they didn't want to, adapt to changes because Netflix, which took over Blockbuster, came to Blockbuster when they were a small company, and their vision was to show videos online. And at that time, internet wasn't so big. So Blockbuster said, "Oh, we don't need this going on. We're big enough." But it just goes to show you that if you don't adapt, that you'll go extinct. So Blockbuster didn't jump onto the online media with online videos. They stuck to just brick and mortar and come to the store. But once Netflix came out and you could watch videos online for a few dollars per month, everybody stopped going to Blockbuster. And Blockbuster missed something great right there. They should have moved on to doing online videos and then closed down their shops, but they didn't. So Netflix took over, and now you got Amazon and Hulu and all these other companies. So they want to adapt to what's going on. So it's the same thing that's going on with GameStop. GameStop is not jumping onto the online scene because now when you buy Xbox, when you buy PlayStation, you can download all your games now. You don't have to go to GameStop and buy them.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going through the same thing. They're going to be extinct because of online gaming. Everything now you can buy online. So that's what's going on with GameStop. So now with GameStop, they're going down to the bottom. But what happened is when a stock goes down, people can bet against the stock going down and make money from it. Just
Mm-hmm.
like how people can invest in a company when it's going up and is making money, and then whatever profits they share with their people that invested with them. But also, when companies go down, people can bet against them to go down. So this is what you call the short sellers. These are like the underbellies.
Okay.
So what these short sellers do is they bet for companies to go down. So it's like a hater. But they get money because what they do is they buy the stock at a certain price and then they buy it for $10 and then they go to sell it to another person for a lower price.
Okay.
So that's what they're doing now with GameStop. But some people don't want to see it go down. So
Mm-hmm.
like a lot of diehard fans, I guess a lot of CEOs used to be diehard fans at GameStop and they used to shop there. So what they did is they all decided to go on an online forum and they all decided to buy GameStop stocks, which made it rise. So as the stocks were rising and it was going above what these people were betting for it to go down to, they were forced to now pay for those stocks at a higher price. So you bought it for 10, now you got to buy it back for 100. Oh, did I lose you? I guess I lost you. So anyway, so that's what's going on now. I guess I lost you. Anyway, so let me just check on my YouTube, see if there's any messages on here. And I'll just wait for him to come on. I'm just testing this thing out. You're back on? Hello? Or is this you back on? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Oh, okay. Well, I guess maybe it just logged out on your phone or something. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty much what's going on. So a lot of people lost their money, including Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was one of the short sellers who was betting for this company to go down, and he lost
Mhm.
like hundreds of millions of dollars off of this deal. Pretty much other people too. So now what's going on is Robinhood, which is supposed to steal from the rich and give to the poor, is now trying to protect these big companies. So really stealing from the poor and giving it to rich by stopping people from trading that stock, which they're not supposed to. So now there's a whole bunch of lawsuits stopping them from trading. So Robinhood, that's what they're an online platform for trading. And now they're doing what they're not supposed to do, trying to stop the little guys from trading at higher evaluation so they can make money. They're trying to protect the CEOs. So really, their name should be changed from Robinhood to Scrooge. It really should be Robinhood. It should really be Scrooge because they're trying to protect the rich people from trades. They never protect poor people from trade. When you lose money as a poor person, they don't care about you. But when rich people lose money, then all of a sudden they try to stop people from trading, which is so unfair. So now they're getting sued. That's crazy, man. Robin Hood. They should change their name to Scrooge. So yeah, another thing. Yeah, dating sites now like Bumble. Just recently, last week, they're banning people from discriminating against fat women on dating sites. So I guess if you're if you refuse to date fat women, that they will ban you from their website. I don't get how that's yeah, fat shaming has gone to a whole nother level now. So I'm like, how come there's no shaming for short men? Well, come on, maybe they
Yeah.
remove the height on there and let's see how it goes. But they won't do that because they're trying to attract women into the platform. So really, if they start removing all of these discriminatory, then what's going on with this online dating?
Mhm.
You think that's fair?
What?
That they should, ban people if they don't want to date a certain size person of a certain size? Should they be
No.
banned? Some people are looking
The,
for different stuff. We're allowed to have standards.
yeah. Just the thing is, they're gonna lose users then.
Yeah, well, especially Bumble, but then they're gonna attract new users.
Mhm.
Yeah. So even if they do meet in person, the man is still going to be deciding if he wants to continue because men are visual creatures.
Mhm.
So I don't know why they would, discriminate or ban people or time them out just for having their own standards.
Mhm.
So yeah, this is another thing with the fat shaming going on, which is really unhealthy to be overweight. So I don't know what they're promoting on Bumble.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Mm.
Yeah, so it's going on, man. Anything that you've seen on social media that's been crazy?
Not really.
Not really.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Recently, this morning, I saw something about a vehicle had on license plates that were due already to pay for a new
Hmm.
sticker. And the thing is, Ontario servicers are closed, so how the heck are you supposed to get a sticker?
Oh wow. It's still. How long has it been closed, Ontario service? Since
I have
COVID,
no
or is
idea.
it oh, it must be. Maybe for that area, must have the restrictions must have went up then.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is. Or maybe you could even do it online and they mail it.
yeah.
Yeah, everything now is going to be online. Online media, everything online now. So it's going to be the next thing for people to invest in. Invest on online stuff.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. So yeah, it's getting crazy. Anyways,
Yep.
another thing I saw on social media is that a pastor of a church is ordering the single men in there to marry these single mothers.
Oh yeah, I saw that
Now,
one too.
yeah. Now, there's nothing wrong with, going out with single mothers, dating single mothers, but there should be no forcing them or, chastising people for not marrying or, wifing up or going out with single mothers. If the guy is single and he has no children, then he should be allowed to look for a woman that has no children also. It's up to his preference. This is another preference that they're really trying to push on men.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this I don't know why they would want to push something like this on.
Yep.
Yep. And then another one that they have on social media is uh, there was a video of a girl chastising another guy for not dating her because she was pregnant. I was like, why don't you just go out? Why don't you go out with the baby daddy? Why, why should a man be chastised for not going out with a woman that's having a baby? Because I can see from the man's side, if you go out with a lady that's pregnant and then she's ready to have the baby, and then you make a connection. Now she's gonna try and get you to go on the birth certificate. Now, when you go on the birth certificate, there's so many legal ramifications that for this man who's never it's not even his own child, he's gonna have to do child support in case they get divorced, which is 60-70% that happens in the case. Um, if you have your name on the birth certificate, you'll be paying child support up to 18 years old for a child that's not even yours. So yes, I don't think a guy should be forced to do something that he's not even responsible for. He should be going
No.
after the person that gave birth to this child. And yeah, I would just think it's a little too soon for women to be dating while they're pregnant. Like, isn't that a little too soon? Don't you want to take a break and focus on yourself and make plans for how you're going to take care of this baby by yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't know. There's just a lot of shaming going on men when it comes to dating and women, but they they wouldn't even put the same standards like for that on men.
Mm-hmm.
So another thing is cryptocurrency. You heard of a cryptocurrency?
Nope.
You got to get on that now. What's going on in cryptocurrency is just going through the roof. Elon Musk, the owner of Tesla, just put in
Yeah.
five million or $5 billion into Bitcoin, and it rose up from 35 now to 56,000. So if you invested in Bitcoin for the last since the COVID, it was just a few $1,000s last year in March, and now it's at 56,000. So if you bought it for just $1, your money would have went up by at least 20 times. So $1 would have made $20. People are making hundreds and thousands of dollars from just investing $1,000 to $2,000. So for me, I went ahead and I started investing. I put some money into it. So I went into Bitcoin, um, Ethereum. So yeah, you can go ahead and invest in Bitcoin because it's going to go up in value. It's going to be the new currency. It's right now is the fifth biggest currency in the world after the U.S. dollar, the Japan yen, the China yen, and I believe is euro or the pound. But right now, it's
Mm-hmm.
the biggest currency. Eventually, it's going to be the currency that everything is rated on. So right now, we're just using our dollars, but we don't really own the currency. But when you join into cryptocurrency, you actually become an owner. You have ownership in currency.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference. So that means when that currency goes up in value, you also go up in value. It's not like it's the dollar where you're just using it and inflation is just knocking the value of the dollar.
Yep.
Yeah, so you got to get on that. Go ahead, get into it right now. They said it's not too late. They said it's just the beginning of the wave, and it's something that's unavoidable.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's pretty much the summary that's been going on social media for the whole week. So I don't know if you had any others that you'd like to add.
Nope.
No? Well, then, other than that, we're just going to close out. And if anybody wants to visit us, I'm going to put the link down below on YouTube to check out our site if you'd like to ask more questions. And if you want to join on the live, this is William from YouTube. And that's everything I got to say. Bye bye.
Bye.